Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be quickly talking you through my cube collection. I'm going to talk through all of my 23 cubes in chronological order from when I got them. First, we have this cube, which is the sheep cube, I call it. Basically, it's just a really old Rubiks brand with sheep on it. It's the first cube I got, and yeah, it's an interesting picture cube, and you can get errors, like as you can see on the white side with that. I'll fix that later. Okay, next we have the Rubiks 2x2. This was my first cube I really got by asking for. It was not when I was a cuber yet, but I just thought it would be easy, and I was wrong actually. So I didn't ever know how to solve it until I got a 3x3. This is just a normal Rubiks 3x3. I think most people have it. I got it for this Lego robot that can solve it because we didn't have one that it could solve, so I used this instead. This was my first speed cube, which I got in 2018 in the summer holidays. It's a G Thunderclap version 2. It's really not very good, but it's very clicky, and I definitely wouldn't recommend getting this. It's quite old now, actually. After that, pretty soon after that actually, I got this Owl-Long V2. My dad got it for me as a gift, I don't know, just randomly. But yeah, this is actually quite a bit of a better cube. I don't know if you know this, but it was used to set world records in the past. Used to be the best cube, but not at the time I got it. I had actually stopped cubing in the winter of 2018, so this was the most recent cube I had received. And I actually restarted in the summer of 2019 when I got this bundle of Mylon cubes. So this is the Mylon 2x2, 3x3, 4x4 and 5x5. I got them all at a really cheap bundle from eBay, and it was totally worth it. It was my first good 2x2. This 3x3 became my main, and my first 4x4 and 5x5 of any sort. They're all pretty decent. As you may know, now there are magnetic versions of all of these, but even the non-magnetic ones are pretty good, although not really the 5x5. But yeah, these are all really good cubes. In the winter of 2019, I got my first magnetic cube, which is the Moyu Wylong GTS 3M. This is such a good cube. I still would probably consider it my 3x3 main. It's really good, despite the weird ridges that a lot of people don't really like. And yeah, it's just really nice. Pretty simple setup. I have it in with Traxxas 50K only, I think, in the core and the pieces. But yeah, it works really well for me. I've got many PBs on this. At the start of 2020, I got my first side events, which were these, which I got in another bundle from eBay, I think. So again, these are the Mylon ones. So Mylon, Pyraminx, Megaminx, Cube, and Square One. The Pyraminx is, it's not that good. These days you can get something like the Chi MS Pyraminx, which would be a lot better really than this. But yeah, Megaminx is not great either. It came a bit pre-lubed, which was nice, but I don't really do Megaminx, so it doesn't really matter. Same as I don't practice Pyraminx. Scube, Mylon Scube, again, not very good. Ball bearings, as you can probably hear, it's quite clicky. And finally the Square One, which is probably the best, but I messed it up because I tightened the wrong screws. You're supposed to take off one of these caps, but I don't know if you can see this. In there are little screws, and I tightened the white and yellow, but the yellows ended up really loose, and the white and... Wait, no. The yellow's quite loose, and the white's really loose, but I can't tighten them anymore. I think I stripped the core, which isn't good at all. But never mind, seeing as I have a better Square One, which I'll talk more about later. In my birthday in late February, I got my second magnetic puzzle, which was the Aosu WRM 4x4. I still love this puzzle. I've set it up with XMT10 and Traxxas 50K, and it's just really good. It served me really well. It's got really strong inners, inner magnets, medium outers, and it's just really nice. And yeah, I still love this cube. Then I bought myself the YJ MGC 5x5. This is also really good, although I would have preferred it in stickerless, but it was only available at Cubes in black at the time, and I just couldn't wait, so I got it in stickered, and I've got used to it eventually, but I'd probably still perform a little better in stickerless, I expect. Okay, then I got my first 6x6 and 7x7, both of which are magnetic. The Yushi V2M 6x6 and the Yufu 7x7. The 6x6 isn't good. Really, I'd like to get the MGC 6x6. I should have got that first off, even though it was more expensive. And the 7x7 is actually really good. In my last video, I put this as the best budget 7x7, and yeah, it's just a really good puzzle. Served me very well. Next, I got a GAN 356M. Fairly soon after it was released, I thought I could get this cube since it was very different altogether from my GTS 3. And yeah, I still like using this pretty much the same amount as the GTS 3. I've got, I think, my PV single on this, but my average on this, and I just swap them out randomly, which is a bit weird, but you know, it suits me well. I especially like turning slowly on this for some reason. It just feels very nice, and it's very quiet. Time for my last few puzzles. First, I have the Qi MS 2x2. I really wanted a magnetic 2x2 as the Mylong was okay, but not great. So I got this. My sister also got one as well in black. Yeah, it's really, this is pretty good cube for the price. It's not great in the sense that occasionally it can corner twist quite easily. It has very strong magnets, which I like. The colours are really nice, and yeah, I would definitely recommend this cube to anyone who wants to get a cheap and very good 2x2. Then I got the Volt. As I was saying earlier, I have a better square one, which is this. I got it in black and white. It's a very good square one. I'm glad I got this. Square one's definitely a good event to get into, I think. Good mixture of speed and a bit of complication with cube shape and things. And yeah, it's really nice. The magnet's very satisfying to turn the equator like this. Oh, it's so fun. Final two cubes, which I got at the same time, which is the Mylong Polaris cube and Maple Leafs cube. I have done reviews of these recently. I will put a card up there if you would like to watch some videos on those. And yeah, as I've said, they're very good fun to play with, to work out how to solve. Although not great puzzles in terms of how they pop and turn and things, it's a good thing to try. These are actually my first non-WCA puzzles, but yeah, I really like them. I would recommend them to someone if you want to expand your non-WCA puzzles collection. Okay, that was all of my 23 cubes. Well, here they are. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them, but I hope you found that in some way either entertaining or interesting. If so, please consider liking and subscribing. There'll be more videos coming soon. If you have any suggestions, then please just leave them in the comments. I will be sure to read them and take up any suggestions that I think are good. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.